the last finding was very interesting that few of the respondents see sustainability as a win-win opportunity, and that's a super important topic right now with all the changes that are happening. And it was a little bit on the negative side for me personally to see that 71% of people feel like either it's going to have no impact on their ability to meet their goals or it's going to be negative. And with all the things coming up in the world, that's kind of an important point to end on today. So quickly, everyone, take a moment to respond to the poll. How are sustainability targets impacting your KPIs, whether that's yield, cost, throughput, uptime, or capacity? We'll give a moment for the audience to answer, and then we will jump in and quickly get some insights from the panel here. All right, let's take a look at some of the results, see if people are responding yet to the poll. All right, here we go. So, all right, so far, early results that targets are actually improving the ability to meet production goals. That's a great finding, a little bit different than the survey. We don't have sustainability targets, so that's perhaps not the outcome we would hope to see so far in the results. But what we can see here is that kind of evenly split towards, we believe there's a kind of a more positive outcome than some of the results that we saw in the initial survey. So, so for the interest of time, Dave, I'm going to let you close this topic because I know this is one you have a lot to say on. So, Inderpreet, I'm going to start this one with you. What kind of advice does ARC give its clients around sustainability and combining that with production? And what are some of the things that you see the industry needs to be advancing as you talk to your clients?
James, I agree with the live audience here that sustainability goals and production goals, they don't have to contradict with one another. There can be different metrics. You can look at waste management or carbon emission, energy efficiency. So some areas like waste management, if you want to be more sustainable, you need to, it may be more cost to you. But other areas like energy efficiency, if you're managing your assets well, if they're performing well, they're energy efficient, you're saving on energy cost, and your assets, they're helping you save cost. And if you're extending the life of your asset, again, you are more sustainable. So I always say that sustainability goals and profitability goals can move together, and they don't always have to contradict. It's just that definitely needs more planning, more strategy from end user side.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, Dave. So I'm gonna give you a time box to elaborate in here. Take a couple of minutes here, and because I know how passionate are you about this topic. What would you say about this finding, and what advice would you give to manufacturers who might find themselves in this state of negativity in particular?
Let me first say, I think the audience responses to the poll have probably saved us running over time by about 20 minutes. Yeah, I think that's really positive. And yeah, I am passionate about this. And I think for me, and Preet just said it as well, it's about what complements and how to connect the dots. It's in that point, this is probably the biggest area where it works, and it works really, really well. Because efficiency is about getting the maximum output at the right quality for the minimum amount of input. And that includes not just raw materials in your process, it includes all of the energy, all of the utilities, even all the manpower and people power that goes into that. So, if we want to less waste of resources, it's all about optimum performance of manufacturing assets, absolutely. But also see at the other side, if we wanted to see the benefit of an environmental investment, what better way to justify and prioritize it than using real data for that, coming from the assets, So if we all, and a phrase I always used, in my previous life was, let's chase the waste. Always chase the waste. If we just focused on waste, whether it be raw materials, energy, off-spec product, compressed air, steam, whatever it be, they all have direct benefits on the bottom line for production costs and also the environment in which we live in. And it's a win all round. So combining manufacturing performance improvement and sustainability makes absolutely perfect business and commercial sense every single day of the week. And I will stop there so I don't get carried away.